Hey everybody, this is Dutchy. Hope everybody's doing good. I've had a busy week, so I've got a few things that I want to say, but first I want to play this intro song. Harley had to go outside, and I need to go get her a treat. She's bless her heart, she's on medicine today. I had to give her trazodone to go get her nails done, and she's still a little drugged up. So let me go take care of this. I'm going to play you guys my intro song. I got some things I need to say. I need to clear the air, and I hope a few people will come in here because I got some receipts to drop. Okay. And I'm a one and done. And so I appreciate my mods being here. I see you, Michelle. Thank you so much, sis, for being here. Hey, Hannah. Hey, the Five Canes. Appreciate y'all joining in. If you're watching this now or you're catching this on the replay, make sure you hit the like and share this out because I've been seeing some stuff going around these YouTube streets, and it's been 4 years. So I'm going to speak my mind on it. Stay tuned.
Scrolling down the block of the YouTube page, so much drama, everybody on stage. True crime's out, it's drama all night. Every live stream looking like a soap opera fight. Chat run hot, not swing like a gavel. Receipts on deck, whole life unraveled. Screenshots spread like a cold in a school. Run a rumor to a fact to a headline fool. Out here on the YouTube streets where the views run fast and the truth runs cheap. Most folks solid, still a few straight duds. Snoring, line scamming all their subs. Doxing names, throwing hate like stones. Can't trust a soul when you're scrolling on your phone. Protect yourself, don't sell your soul. These YouTube streets are a crazy hellhole. Yeah. Panel full of faces, all talk, no sleep. Some wanna cry, others wanna dig deep. Heroes in a chat, holding hearts, dropping love. Then a snake slide in, trying to bleed them for a buck. Money for a lawyer, got a baby on the way. Correction is the issue and he likes it that way. Folks chasing clown like a fix, like a drug. Turn a life into a grip with one thumbnail plug. Out here on the YouTube streets where the views run fast and the truth runs cheap. Most folks solid, still a few straight duds. Snoring and crying, scamming all their subs. Doxing names, throwing hate like stones. You can't trust a soul when you're scrolling on your phone. Protect yourself, don't sell your soul. These YouTube streets are a crazy hellhole. But in the middle of the mess, there's a few holding line, trying to give the victim something better than a headline. I see the real ones quiet in the back, standing tall, while the loud ones trip, begging hard for a fall. Yeah. Out here on the YouTube streets where the views run fast and the truth runs cheap. Most folks solid, still a few straight duds. Snoring and crying, scamming all their subs. Doxing names, throwing hate like stones. Can't trust a soul when you're scrolling on your phone. Keep your head on a swivel, protect your peace. Observe, don't absorb and become like sheep. Yeah.
Well, if that didn't. All right, all right. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I've got a screen up because I'm going to have to share my screen to get to this particular video that I want to share with you guys because I put together something. You love the song? Thank you, Steph. I appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody joining me at the last minute. Listen, sometimes I fly by the seat of my pants. And when I'm busy taking care of real life and working and going to appointments and taking care of my mom, I've had enough. And so it's been 4 years. You guys know I came into YouTube with the Summer Wells case. And yeah, I've talked a little bit about Summer Wells. I've been to Summer's Day. But I've been seeing the listen, and just I want to give a shout out to Michelle Walks. I do watch Michelle, and I appreciate the coverage that she gives on these cases. So, Michelle, if you're out there, I'm sure you're probably going to watch this video. Someone's going to send it to you. I heard you speaking today. One of my mods sent me your video, and you were talking about the Exxon gas station. And you thought that I blocked you? No. Listen, I appreciate you guys just, keeping it real in the chat. Listen, if you see somebody in chat that you don't F with, like, just use the three dots and block each other. And then you can unblock each other after, or just ignore each other. Like, just get along to get along for the whatever. Okay? Please. YouTube has been crazy. I'll tell you what. Anyhow, so I watched Michelle's video and she was talking about this Exxon station. Okay. I know about that Exxon station because I went to Summer's Day with a group of my friends who were also my mods at the time, my very close friends. Yes, from YouTube. Can you believe that or not? We all went and got an Airbnb and went to Summer's Day in Tennessee. And it was a wonderful event. And we also supported Miss Robin. And they had some other, at the other side of the hill, down at the park there. We went and provided ice and water, free of charge. All of my friends and I chipped in and brought it for Miss Robin. We also brought her a purple rose that was one of those forever roses and gave it to Robin. And we asked her to hold on to that until Summer came home so she could give it to Summer. Yeah, I could tell you guys a lot about that case. And the people that I formed friendships with on here, there was a lot of good things that happened, but there was also a lot of stressful things that happened during that case. There were friendships that were broken. Things happened. People that don't speak anymore. People that left YouTube because of the doxing and the hate. People going after each other. Yeah, it was bad. It was crazy. We Frosty Ewok remembers. Yeah. Yeah. We, golly, it's hard to believe it has been that long and Summer has not been found. And I pray that there are answers in her case. But I never wanted to interfere in law enforcement's investigation. You guys know how I roll. That don't mean that I don't know things, or that I haven't had to report things, or that people tell me things, but I don't bring everything to social media or to YouTube because sometimes that's not the solution. That it's not going to solve her case. It's just a distraction. It's just something for people to speculate about, run the rumor mill, make these hideous thumbnails and accuse people. And listen, I have my thoughts about I have weighed out all of the possibilities. Does that mean I'm right? No, because evidence and facts is what's going to make this case. Finding her is what's going to make this case, whatever that looks like, okay? We all know it's been Yes, Michelle, 4.5 years. But in those 4.5 years, it's just like the Sebastian case. For those of y'all that weren't around in the Summer Wells case, let me just preface this. Listen, I'm going off the cuff here. Okay, this was not planned. I don't have a script. I'm literally just telling you how it is. Okay. When Sebastian's case came around and this family reached out to me via Katie's cousin, whom I know in real life, and she's a good person. Okay. She watches my channel. And she said, I know you shared these missing people, and I just wanted you to know that someone's son is missing. And I think that it would be really great if you could just, talk to them and maybe help them. You have all of these resources that you give out to people. And yes, every family that contacts me, I give them a whole set of resources. I encourage them to go to the news. I encourage them to speak with law enforcement, to think about having a press conference. Like, there is a ton of resources. There is a packet of information that I give out to families. It's not of anything that I put together. It's something that local law enforcement agencies put together, because I'm there to help. I'm there to assist for them to get the help that they need. I am not the help. I am merely a resource to help get the awareness out. And when Sebastian's case came around, it was almost like it was tenfold what it was in Summer's case. And there was a lot of stuff that happened in Summer's case. And it caused a division between creators, people that were friends, people that were mods of mine that I let go, people that I set boundaries with, that our friendships just fell to the side because of things that was happening. Like, I got so mentally exhausted with it that I had to step away from all of that and stay focused on what I'm doing, because I want to be a source of help. I never want to be a source of interference in an investigation that makes it difficult for law enforcement. I'm not going to be protesting out in front of the sheriff's department, making an ass of myself. And you know exactly who I'm talking to. Okay, we're just having a conversation here. This is not a missing persons live stream. Okay, I'm going to say things that may be very sensitive to people, that you may not like the way that I present it. But these are my feelings, and I have a right to have my feelings. And I don't bring my feelings here very often. But I thank you, honey elder. I appreciate that. And it's good to see you. And I'm sorry that I have not individually spoken to you, but I need to get this off my chest. And I just appreciate the ones that are here that have rode with me for the last 4 years, that have been my moderators, present and past. Don't think that you are unnoticed. There are people that I was very close friends with that left the internet. They left Discord. They literally gave it up and said, I cannot do this anymore. This is literally taking hours, minutes, like the life out of me. And there's a couple people that I see pop up every now and then, and they know that I know that it's them. And it makes me smile, but I miss them. I miss those people. And because we've seen a lot of things together. And it's sad when these cases affect the subscribers and affect the creators in such a way that you literally have to walk away from this platform. And don't think that I have not considered it a couple of times, because while I'm over here talking about a missing case or sharing missing flyers, and I can pull 30 to 50 people, while other creators are pulling like anywhere from 3 to 1,000 doing drama. Yeah, I know why people are enticed to do drama. And some people are good at it. Do you, boo? Do all the things. It's just not something. Now, listen, if I got to take somebody to church, I will. If I got to let you know some information, I will. But that's not really the current thing that I like to be doing. Listen, I'm 52 years old. I'm grown. I don't have to come out here and be doing all the crazy. Like, yes, I like watching drama. Everybody has their thing that they like. But when I'm over here trying to help be a source of advocacy to just get the awareness out to help these families, like I conduct myself differently on my platform. Doesn't mean I'm not a human. Doesn't mean that I am perfect, because I am by far not perfect at all. I'm accountable. If there's something that I've done to wrong you, just let me know. But I also don't take any shit. And there's a lot of people that have tried to take advantage of me and my kindness on this app. But I have to just stay focused on my family, because YouTube is not my source of income. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to have a place where I can speak about what I want to speak about, whatever that may look like. And I try to carry myself to a higher standard. And I know that I have probably disappointed people. Their eyebrows almost fell off at one point because they were so disappointed. But, I have to keep going. I can't be focused on all of that. I have to stay doing what I'm doing. But tonight, I have to, once I watched Michelle's live stream and I saw she's talking about this gas station, I'm just like, enough is enough. I see Ryan Finds Truth and these other creators that are talking, oh, it was the gas station here. Oh, no, it was over here. Oh, no, what happened? They must have trafficked Summer from this gas. Y'all, this shit gets so blown out of proportion. It totally makes my blood pressure go up. And listen, I try to be so kind to everybody. I have been in chats with people that I do not like, but I can show them respect, because that's called adulting. It's called maturity. But also, if I catch you in some fuck shit, chop, chop. It's a one and done. I'm just letting you know, stop doing that to these cases. We have multiple creators going live, speculating, putting parents' houses, the insides of their homes out, and then crying about their own situations. Listen, Linda. I'm just telling you, it's too much. Yes, exactly, X. Thank you. Quality over quantity. Ninja Mod, thank you for being here. I have a lot of respect for you. You have a purpose here. You never make it about you. You make it about the true victims. I appreciate you saying that. And like I said, y'all, I'm winging this. So I'm kind of all over the place because I feel emotional and I'm tired. I've had a tough week. I've been up since 4:00 with my baby. And now she's coming around a little bit. Bless her. Hey, T. Marie. Hey, Baton Rouge. It's good to see you. Hey, Chico. To be honest, I'm debating leaving YouTube now. Chico, I know you told me that. And you know what? I'm here to support you regardless. And you have my number. And you know that you can always call me anytime. I consider you a friend. And I appreciate everything that you have done to speak out about Tennessee and the things going on there. And, you got to take care of yourself. And as much as I'll miss you, you have to make that decision that's best for you. So, and let me just real quickly say, the Five Canes, thank you so much for beginning your YouTube journey here following the Tyler Doyle case. You've been with me for 29 months. And thank you so much for being a mod for me. I really appreciate you very much. And thank you, X, for being a member for 5 months. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. It does help me to pay for the extra apps that I use to make missing flyers. And of course, if you need a flyer, they're free. because of my members, I'm able to pay for the apps, and I don't mind putting in the time. So if you need a missing flyer, just let me know they are registered at their local police department. Send me the Facebook of the flyer that you would like to have made, and I'm happy to do it for free. Hey, Neoni, it's good to see you. I hope you're well. And again, I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. I just kind of want to get caught up with you guys for a minute before we jump into this. Hey, allegedly speculating. I hope you've been doing good since your move. Hey, Odin girl. It's good to see you. Hey, Rubber Ramada, thanks for jumping over here. Certain ones came in my algorithm that I've seen that blew my socks off. Well, let me just say that I could only watch just a few seconds, and then I became aggravated. And hey, Cool Gamer, I hope you're okay. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you around in a while. It might just be me because I've been logged off a lot lately. Like, honestly, I have watched a couple of streams, but for the most part, like, I've just been really consumed with real life things that have been going on. So, wait a minute. You hear after this live that you will need a flyer for someone's eyebrows. It's very possible. Okay, I tell you what, let me go over here. I'm going to put this screen up because I need to go over here on this video that I have pulled up. So I need to share my screen so that we can take a look at. I decided to put this little video together of some footage that I took back in 2022 when I went to Summer's Day, and I'm just going to play it. And this is actual footage that I recorded. And it was a happenstance at an Exxon station on Sullivan Gardens that I stopped at to get gas with my friends that were with me. Who they are is not any concern. Please do not go around and try to dox and harass, and do not go after this lady at the gas station. Like, this was never supposed to be intended. It's never supposed to be intended for YouTube. She told us that. And I told her, I said, well, she said, just let me know if you ever decide to say anything. I just don't want people to harass me and my family. And I'm sure you guys respect that, right? I mean, yes, there I be. I've tried to text you, but I know your phone is probably broken by now. So let's get into it. I'm sure Michelle and some other people might want to know, like, this is the case, because I've seen people running rampant in the comment section under some of these live streams, and y'all be wearing me out. Okay, so you don't even know about the gas station thing? Well, trust me, it's a whole thing, and listen, I don't go around interrogating people. I'm not like JLR on the scene, or Betty. I'm not out there trying to get information from people. But this woman just opened up to us when we came in to buy some newspapers at an Exxon station. We had been riding around, checking out Ben Hill, just riding the back roads, seeing the fact that we didn't have any signal on Ben Hill for X amount of miles. We had no GPS. We couldn't make a phone call. I couldn't get text. I was driving. All of my friends, mods, were with me. We rented a beautiful Airbnb and, went there to support for Summer's Day. And it was a beautiful thing. It really was. And I do really appreciate Adrian and Jenny for hosting that event, regardless of how anybody feels about it. It was an actually beautiful event. And I did get to meet Chasing Truth there and some other people. Cam and Allie was there. It was very interesting, to say the least. Ziggy was there. She sure was. Yeah, I've never really talked a lot about that, but oh no, please share it, because I want people to see this, because I'm a one and done, and I'm going to play this because I've been holding on to this, and sometimes there's just a time where you might want to just let people know. And for the people that are my friends in this video, just know that I miss you guys. And I'll never forget this day. Do I know if it's true? I can't prove it. I honestly don't think this lady would have any reason to lie to me. But I did ask her if I could record it, and she asked me not to record her face. And she really didn't want to be put on YouTube, so I kept it all this time. I did tell a couple people about it, and they tried to force me onto YouTube. They wanted me to talk about it. They wanted me, in fact, they started telling my story on YouTube for me because they were angry, I think, because I didn't want to speak about it. Because I was trying to respect the investigation, because honestly, if the police were involved in this investigation, which they still actively are, TBI is still actively investigating this case. So is Hawkins County. You know, the FBI, they all are continuing to investigate this. And this is one of the reasons that this is so important. And thank you for saying that, Michelle. A lot of people don't like me, but I understand how to keep my word. Not everything is for YouTube. Period. But there's already people running with the same story. And you know why? There was people even back then, Michelle, and I know you know, that there was a couple of creators that were trying to force me to come out and just speak on it then. And I was like, I can't believe you're going to do this. People will stab you in the back. There are plenty of snakes out here to go around. I promise you. That's how boundaries get made. That's how wrenches get taken. That's how people just have to walk away and say, this is not worth it. I have to preserve my peace. And that's why I did. Because is it really going to help the case? No, but it's already out here. There's people clearly out here talking about it. And then in the comment section, it's just freaking crazy. Hey, Bobo. It's fine. I appreciate you being here. Hey, Allie, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, walk, not rap. Yeah, it's true. It's true. She did say rap. Look, wrap up work. Yeah, she's wrapping up work. But she's not, please don't rap and walk at the same time. That's all we're saying, Chico. Hey, Lippy, it's good to see you. I am running and telling what people's already running and telling. Apparently, people have been trying to make me talk about this since I told a couple of people about it. And I asked them not to say anything. And you know how people are. I know you have, darling, and I appreciate you being here. Nonsense, don't start fights with me. Y'all are doing too much. At least while you're here, go hit the like button. So listen, I'm going to go over here. I've done got my screen shared, so let me take this down. I'm going to start this and I'm going to come back over, but I just want you to hear this. So let me start this video and then I'll take this screen down, but I just want you to hear it for yourself. I'm not going to put a copyright on it because this is my information that I obtained myself. And for my friends that are in the video, please don't go real life on these people. Like, this lady was not, she just started talking to us when we bought all the newspapers. And I asked her if I could record this, and she said yes. And so I'm just going to play it. And I want you guys to please leave her alone. Like, let TBI do their investigation. But I'm so tired of people lying about it. It's cringe. Everybody keep your eyebrows on. Okay, we're at the Exxon station. I can't believe it. Sullivan Garden Parkway in Kingsport, and I have just so y'all know, that says 2512 Sullivan Gardens Parkway, Kingsport, Tennessee 37660. Because that's the receipt where we bought the newspapers and the snacks. remember seeing Candace Wells the day she was working. I just want to see. Let me take that back because I want you guys to hear all that again. And that is the Exxon station right there. So don't ever say anything to me about not having receipts about anything, because I know a lot, period. Hey, remain calm. It's nice to see you. I hope that you're well. Hey, Blondie. Thanks for being here. Okay, we're at the Exxon station. I'm here to receipt for the Sullivan Garden Parkway in Kingsport. And I remember seeing Candace Wells the day she was working. I just want to see if she would like to give a statement about the day that she saw Candace here. Okay, so I want to give a little bit of context. My friends and I decided to attend Summer's Day on June the 15th of 2022. And while we were out just looking around the area, we stopped for gas at the Exxon station to get some snacks. We saw they had newspapers with Summer's picture on the front page. So my friend wanted to buy all the newspapers. And as we brought those up to check out, the lady asked if we were there for Summer's Day, and we asked if she knew about Summer Wells missing. And she said yes, and she began to tell us some information. And I asked if we could record this information because we were trying to put some pieces together to make it make sense. And she didn't mind at all, but she did not want her name or her face shown. And of course, we were going to respect that. And we did not bring this to YouTube because really we needed to let TBI continue their investigation. This is simply information that the cashier gave us. We have no way to prove if this is true or not, which is why we didn't bring it to YouTube. So I just wanted to bring some clarification about what I did know about this, and I appreciate you watching this video. Does anybody have any questions before we get started? Hey, Amy Lou Who, it's good to see you. Hey, darling Britt B, it's good to see you. Hey, Kathy, I hope you're good. Hey, Flies on the coleslaw, late but finally catching you live. It's okay, Flies, it's nice to see you. I hope you're doing good. Y'all have any questions before we get started? Chico said, I didn't realize they had started searches again. Then again, I've been so checked out on YouTube for the past 2 weeks. Well, I mean, I don't know. I really have been behind on a lot, but I did hear that there are people talking about the gas station and saying things that I don't know where they got their information. I haven't seen any receipts, but these are my receipts. Okay. I'm just saying. Do y'all see the date of this on the screen? This is when this was recorded. This is a live recording. Do you hear me? Libby said, okay, I'm sorry. This is important. I remember when it was released by those shall not speak on. Exactly. There's no need. Hey, Pam. It's nice to see you. Hey, Elizabeth L. Elizabeth L is in the building. Elizabeth L is in the building. Nonsense is passing out excuses if you need to excuse yourself at this time. All right. So let's take it back just a second, and we're going to get into this recording. I will watch the chat, and if you have any questions, NorCal Jim is in the building. Hey, Outdoorsy. It's good to see you. Thank y'all for being here. About what I did know about this, and I appreciate you watching this video. Ask her what you were going to ask her.
Oh, what was I going to ask her?
About the marathon station. We understand that.
Yeah, we understood that Candace that day had to go to a marathon station that was close to a Dollar General that evening. And that was in Fall Branch.
Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that conversation on a live where Candace spoke on a YouTube channel and was discussing that she was at a marathon station in Fall Branch. Put a 1 in the chat. Thank you, Nonsense. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you so very much for supporting the channel. Hey, Arctic Fox, it's good to see you, brother. Thank you for being here. Oh, it looks like I got some 1s in the chat. I got some 1s in the chat. Let's get over here and take a look at that. I got to get over here. Where are y'all at? My gosh, there's so many chat. I got to get all the way up here now. Oh, Honey Elder remembers. Steph, Flies, Hot Candies, San Francisco. Chico don't remember. Libby definitely remembers. Arctic, it's so good to see you. I'm glad you're back. One's in the chat. Hey, Jason, it's good to see. I think I got all my mods here. It's so good to see y'all. Y'all give it up for the mods. Okay, I had to go over here and I had to see it for myself. Okay. All right, I just wanted to see who and all remembered that. Listen, Lippy, I got it all. Call me the archivist. Listen, next to Nonsense, Lippy's got a lot. In the Summerwells case, she is the filing cabinet, honey. So, if Lippy says she got it, she got it. So, that's what we're asking her. We're asking her about, is there a merit? Because we went riding. Don't think we didn't go look, because that's how long ago that happened. This is in June of 2022. Candace had already discussed that there was a marathon station in Fall Branch, and somehow I want to think Ernie Shell's involved in that conversation or something. I don't know. There's been so much that's happened, but I think it's important for us to go back and just know why, because what brought this on was we bought all the newspapers, and she said, "Are y'all here for Summer's Day?" And we said, yes. And I said, "Do you know about Summerwell's missing?" And then that's when she kind of opened up to us. And then that's when I asked her, I was like, "Do you mind if we just record this? Because we're trying to put some clues together." And she didn't mind at all. She didn't even hesitate. I just didn't get the impression that she was lying to me. So that's why I wanted to document this, because I felt, in the event that it became important, I thought it would be important to have. And I did send this off. And that's all that has to be said about that. Okay, let us continue. I'm going to take it back just a little bit. Let y'all hear that again.
Oh, what was I going to ask her?
About the marathon station. We understand that.
Yeah, we understood that Candace that day.
Elizabeth, thank you for being a member for 40 months. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting me for that long. I really appreciate your friendship. Thank you so much.
Had to go to a marathon station that was close to a Dollar General that evening. And that was in Fall Branch.
And that's why we were wondering, because
how far away are
There's not
you?
a marathon in Fall Branch.
So that doesn't see how
This
did that
is the only gas station from here,
boom.
yeah, all the way down.
So
to,
why did she put that in the story?
Because she
Is there a
said
dollar
Fall
store
Branch, and this
here?
is not Fall
this
Branch.
is, no, this is Fall Branch is on down.
Is
This
there
is-
a dollar store in this town?
Right over there.
There's
In
a
that
Dollar
General?
There's a Dollar General just
General
right down
It's
there.
right there.
We just passed it.
But there's
She
not
that
a
didn't
was-
have the baby with her.
The baby
And
was,
And
that
what,
was
do you know what
time?
time that was that she? Hang on, let me stop it. Let's go back right
I
here.
think it was late in the evening.
This mouse gets on my nerves. I can't get it right to the point that I want. But she didn't have the baby with her, and the cashier says, no. Stop going in YouTube chats saying that she went to the Exxon so she could traffic the kid. No. The cashier says here, no, she didn't have anybody with her. Candace was by herself. Do y'all hear that? Put a 1 in the chat. Do you understand me? Did she have the baby with her? No. Okay, I just want to make sure that we're understanding, because there's a lot of people out there that are saying that Candace handed her off at the Exxon station. This woman has worked there probably I think she told me 20, 25 years. Yeah. Like she knew who Candace was. She knew Don. She knew the kids. This wasn't the first time she'd ever seen them. Like, she's spoken to them. She knows them. Just saying. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Hey, Enid, it's good to see you. Hello, Nova. Thank you for being here. Hi, Cotton Candy. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Hey, Kathy. Kathy 514, I should say. Remaincom said, we just don't know if the possibility could have been that she met up with someone when going there. That is a very good point. Now, see, we don't know the comings and the goings, but we have to rely that TBI is supposed to track that down. You know, like we can all have our opinions and we can speculate about those things, but at that gas station, like the facts matter. The facts of that matter. If this is a true situation and the cashier says she was there alone, and that's what she told us outside of what I recorded, she told me that she came there. There was nobody in the vehicle. She pulled right up, went in. She did not purchase anything. That's another rumor going around, that she went to the store and she bought one thing. No, she didn't. Okay, Rain Dancer says, I live in Fall Branch and Marathon is called Munchies and they have water in their gas. It is at Hall's Crossroad where Old 81 and 93 cross. You know, it's been since 2022, Rain Dancer, since I've been out there, but we did ride all around and we never saw a gas station that had a dollar store that was near it. So when we stopped there to get gas, we got into this conversation with the cashier at the Marathon who says she's worked there 20, 25 years and that there is no Marathon in Fall Branch. That this would have been the closest gas station to them. So I'm not local. I'm in South Carolina. So, you know, it was a fair question, you know, to her. That was why this conversation started about that. Because we had actually looked and didn't see anything. And I don't recall seeing a gas station called Munchies, but like I said, that was back in 2022. I'm not really that familiar with the area, but thank you, Rain Dancer, for being here and for telling me that. Yes, this gas station does have cameras, and you'll hear about this just in a few minutes in this video. And Michelle, I started to say, Michelle, you're not far from there. So Amy, you're local too. Well, Amy, thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to share this out because, listen, I don't want this lady to be harassed, but I don't have any reason to doubt what she was telling me at the time. So I just want people that are out there, you know, pushing all of these narratives that the cashier said this. I just have no reason to believe that this lady, and she is an older lady, and she was very, very sweet. She felt very strongly about what had happened because she was very familiar with these children. She was very familiar with the Wells because she worked there every day. So, unless you were there, like, be mindful when you're spreading someone else's misinformation. I'm just giving it to you the way that I recorded it. Like, this is a conversation that I had with someone who had firsthand interaction the day that that 911 was called. And you're going to hear that here. So, Lippy said, am I correct in saying even the owner said probably stop talking? I was never told that by her. In fact, I think this woman told me she was the manager. So I really don't know, Lippy, to be honest with you. She never said that. Like, this woman said she was the manager. So I don't think, and she's not there any longer. But Remain Khan says, I was told that this woman gives a certain person a play-by-play of what the Wells say every time they come in. She did not go into any specifics about anything like that. She was very quiet. So, Lippy, are there two different gas stations? I mean, I want to see the receipts. Okay, I'm bringing my receipts. So, I have not seen anything that bring them, show them. So I want to see them from somebody. But I mean, like I said, I have witnesses. I did not just obtain this information by myself. I have 4 witnesses. So, that were there for this live conversation. So, and we didn't go there seeking information. We went there to buy all of the newspapers because they had featured Summer and a huge picture on the front of the newspapers the day after Summer's Day. And so one of my friends said that she was going to buy all of the newspapers so that everyone would have a newspaper to take home to memorialize that day that we all got together from YouTube to come together for this missing child. And so the woman was like, wow, you're going to buy all of these newspapers? And that's what kind of started the conversation. She said, are you here for Summer's Day? And we were there for probably about an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah. So, and it was, sometimes you just don't know who you're going to run into and actually, obtain information without even looking for it. So it just happened. And so that's why. So I'm giving it to you the way that I have it. And it was spontaneous, Lippy, exactly. So she did not have the baby with her, says the cashier. So I'm going to take it back just a little bit. We'll hear that again. And I'll let it play just a little bit longer and I'll watch the chat if you have any questions. I do appreciate you joining me for this off the cuff live that I just needed to get off my chest and say what I needed to say. So Rain Dancer says all the cliches in this case is disturbing. However, I have met some of the best friends that I'd do anything for, vice versa. Rain Dancer, I must agree with you. Yes, absolutely. I will say that. Remain Calm says there is a certain creator put out as being the gas station wasn't the gas station. I was told this, Libby Clips, and info this person has given to me is questionable. Remain Calm, I'm not sure what all of that entails, but this is my information that I obtained myself. If you have any further questions, you can always email me. And I can have the mods to drop you my email. And if you don't want to, it's perfectly fine. No pressure. If I never have to talk about it again, I'm good with it. So Lippy said 100%. I heard it myself. And Amy says that's true too. So, well, Jason, I appreciate you being here. I hope you're doing well. Take care. Y'all say bye to Jason, the chat guy. Rocky Lennon, thank you so much for joining the Dutch Bus, and thank you all for all the members. I really appreciate y'all so very much. Okay, let's go.
Is
This
there
is-
a dollar store in this town?
Right over there.
There's a
Isn't that
Dollar
General?
there's a Dollar General just right down
down
there.
Just right there.
We just passed it.
But
She
there's
didn't
no
that
have
was
the baby with her.
The baby was
And
not,
that, and
that
what,
was
do
what
you know what
time?
time that was that she
I
came
think
back?
it was late in the evening. It's been so long. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
I understand.
I think it was like maybe this time in the evening. Because my rush hour was already gone.
Okay, this is 6:54, and the 911's call started about 6:15. So it would have had to have been before that.
Yeah.
See, we were at the gas station on June the 16th of 2022, and the time which you guys saw earlier in the video of the recording was 6:55. But this friend had her clock was a minute behind. She said 6:54. And she said, no, it wouldn't have been that late, obviously, because 911 was called around 6:15. And she said, well, I know that it was later in the day. And so earlier she had said she thought it could have been about like 5-ish. So that, I believe, is where the 5:30 time frame may have came into play that some people are discussing around YouTube. But we don't have a particular time because, as she says here, she's older and, you know, she is there every single day. Like, I'm sure if somebody asked me, I don't know that I could recall what that exact time was. My filing cabinet brain, like nonsense, does not work in the same thing. Like, I've slept since then. I may not necessarily remember or recall those specific details unless I, documented that somewhere. So I just wanted to, say that. So that was what the time frame. We spoke to her at 6:54 a year later on the day after. So it had to be late in the evening. The interesting part is that if 911 was called at 6:15 and Candace was at the gas station alone, where were the kids? I don't know. I have a lot of questions. I had a lot of questions then. Pam D says some certain locals and a creator who think this is their job, absolutely no credentials or authority. Pam D, I have an idea who you might be talking about. And you make me laugh. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, she is something else. She has made her entire channel about this case, but also really not about this case, just about, everything but that. So yeah, it's been 3.5 years since this video was done. Yeah. So all right, let's take it back just a few minutes and we'll carry on. I just wanted to clarify about that time thing because she does say here,
My rush hour was already.
when we take it back just a little bit, she says that she thinks it's maybe this time in the evening, but then she'll go on to say earlier that she said she thought it might have been around after 5 o'clock. So that puts the time between 5 o'clock and 6:15 because that call would have went into 911 about 6:15. So it is very interesting. Hey, Gina, it's good to see you. Gina knows me in real life. She's my sweet friend. I appreciate you jumping over here. Hope you're doing good. I know you don't have cool emotes, so now you have to chew on your crayons, Rubber Ramada. Well, you better start squeezing them ducks because it's gonna get crazy here in just a
I
few.
think it was like maybe this time in the evening. Because my rush hour was already gone.
Okay, this is 6:54, and the 911's call started about 6:15. So it would have had to have been before that.
Yeah, it would have had been
But you said a while ago about 5 o'clock,
maybe around 5.
and that would give her enough time because we just made that trip. That would give her enough time to go from here to home and call 911.
We
That's a
noticed that
mess.
there's no phone service on Bibb Hill.
None.
I lost my phone service, my GPS service for like 7 miles. I couldn't make a call, couldn't send a text, couldn't do anything. And then all of a sudden, we got off Beach Creek. We got on this road coming out here to Sullivan Gardens, and when we were almost at the end, I got her text that she sent to me while we were on video.
Yeah.
God bless you. Thank you for talking to us and telling us
You're
that.
welcome. I
And
appreciate
the
that.
police did come by and get your cameras and everything
Yeah.
that day. You see, I wasn't going to leave without asking a very important question, because you can't tell me all that. And then after I have already scaled the entire outside of the gas station before I went back in to ask if she'd give me a statement, to see that there was cameras everywhere. And so, of course, I'm going to ask her. Because if I ask you something, 95% of the time, I already know, there's a reason. Like, I'm no dummy. You feel what I'm putting down? Also, if I ask you something and then you tell me or you don't tell me something, always consider that I might already know the truth and I'm just asking to see if you'll tell me. I got her text that she sent to me while we were on video.
Yeah.
God bless you. Thank you for talking to us and telling us
You're
that.
welcome. I
And
appreciate
the
that.
police did come by and get your cameras and
Yeah,
everything that day.
I think it was the FBI.
The FBI that did. Okay. TBI probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's
I'm
get.
buying all of them. Because every one of us in the car is going to use one.
I mean,
That's interesting. So she came, but she came in and just used the bathroom and didn't buy anything. Did y'all see that? There's my friend that's buying all the newspapers. And I still have my newspaper, by the way, in my Bible. I have a huge family Bible, and Summer is right in the very front. And I saved that newspaper with her picture on the front. So, let's jump to this next part here. And she did tell us that Candace only used the restroom that day. She did not purchase anything. Well, remain calm. That is a fair point. Gina, just like any good attorney, already know the answer before asking. That's exactly right. Hey, Peekaboo, it's good to see you. Rain Dancer says, I'm hoping and praying a new sheriff will further research. I do too. I kind of feel like there's been a stalemate in the Hawkins County side of things. I'm not really sure exactly what they're doing. I really hope that they have some things that the public isn't aware about, that, maybe they're just looking for somebody. Maybe there's somebody out there that can call in a tip. That's why see something, say something is so very important. If you know what happened that day, don't try to cover your own ass. Go out there and call law enforcement, and you could save this child's life if she's still out there somewhere. Like, there's people who adore this child, and she deserves justice. If she's out there somewhere, whatever that looks like, do the right thing. But this is where it's good. Listen, y'all better put your seatbelt and helmet on, because I'm telling you, and here in just a second, there's going to probably be some people that are going to be angry. Or you might agree. I mean, I don't know. Listen, I'm just letting you know right now. But not Lippy. I am not going to say, but I've questioned that also. Ryan's last live at 1:38, Rain Dancer. Yeah, I have not watched him, and he infuriates me a little bit. Do I need to look at it? Oh my God. Remain Calm said, I believe that some people are not talking because they have to cover up their own nefarious stuff, in my opinion. Well, Remain Calm. That can also probably be true. And some people can't shut up. Have you noticed that? Some people cannot shut up. Okay. Now that I've said that. Don't worry, Lippy. I just said it for you. Lippy's being nice. Put on your helmets. Let's go. Because you're going to need them. And if you have on like hip waders, tinfoil hats, like you need, let me go over here. Hang on. Well, this isn't the cabana though. This is the Dutch bus. Hang on. I gotta get a Dutch bus warning in here. We are OSHA compliant. We are FOFA certified, which apparently is, I don't know how somebody says FAFO. We're also HIPAA compliant. So please put on your seatbelt, your hard hat, and all of that, because we're going to need it to get through this next part, because it might blow your mind. That's interesting. So she came in and just used the bathroom and didn't buy anything. That boy that's with her knows something. So was he with her when she stopped by the store? No, she was by herself. We'll play that again. Did y'all hear what she said? She used the bathroom and didn't buy anything. That boy that's been with her knows something. I didn't ask anything about that. I didn't even bring anything about that up. Allegedly said, what if Candace went in by herself or left Summer with that boy she was swimming with? Well, I mean, I wasn't there. FarQ, thank you so much for being a member for 18 months. That is a really long time. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Remain Calm said, I just wondering why some locals, not all locals, are pushing out narratives. Too many YouTube creators. That's what I've witnessed anyhow. That's a very good question, Remain Calm. I wish I knew the answer. Cat's Eye says, catching up. Good to see you, Cat's Eye, or iCats. If you know, you know. Lippy said, we're feeding the horses. Okay. Cotton Candy, yes, that is exactly right. You hit the nail on the head right there. That is, listen, we did not even bring any of that up. This is just straight out of her mouth, and I almost fell down when that happened. It was, yeah, Lippy, I think he was so effed up by all the things. Yeah. Could be true. Peekaboo said, so how was Candace home if she was at the store? Because if I recall correctly, once they went home, she didn't leave again till she was looking for Summer and just went up and down the road. Pika. Yes, that is what she said. But it turns out there's a chance that that's not exactly what happened. Okay? But only TBI can prove that with the video, right? Lippy said, I know he's not innocent, but as a mom of teens, they are not that tricky. Hey, GG Chronicles, it's nice to see you. I hope you are well. Yeah. So, I just wanted to be clear that I in no way, shape, or form, or any of my friends insinuated anything about this situation with H. This was actually brought up by her. Please do not go after this poor old lady. She, like everybody else, is entitled to have their own opinion about things. And as Cotton Candy just said, Candace left her house twice from what's been said. I don't know. I don't either, Cotton Candy. And yes, Nonsense, you have an overload of cats. Kenzie is going to have to calm down on the cat situation. You're gonna have to get her own place, her own little cat farm. Gigi, welcome to the Dutch Bus. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so listen, y'all know I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. I planned this live like 10 minutes before I went live, so I'm just playing it to you as it happens. So I didn't have time to really plan to say. I'm not methodical like that. Like this was nothing I've been like plotting in the background. It's just after I got sent Michelle's live, I just decided I just needed to air this out and get it off my chest. And that's what I'm doing. Remain Calm said, I'm so glad you're doing this for real. Well, you're very welcome, Remain Calm. I've had a lot of people pressure me to do it a long time ago, and I refused to fold. I was going to do it on my terms when I was ready because it's my recording. It's my information. So I just decided that today was the day. I'd had enough. So Ryan, Smiley, Justin, Prayer Garden, whoever, Benny Keys, where you at? Y'all got questions? Anybody got questions right now about anything? I'm here. I'm live. If you got questions, now is the time to ask me because I don't know if I'm going to revisit this or not. I have other shit going on in my life that I have to take care of. I hadn't even been live on a true crime case lately. Like I've just been busy. You know, my mom has dementia and she's hopefully going to come and live with me so I can care for her. And I'm just trying to make everything just as it needs to be to prepare for her. And I just need to clear the air with this. Who else is talking about the Summer Wells case? Who else is botching this up like crazy? I think Michelle does a great job on these things. And listen, she's just talking about things that are being said, things that's going on out here. But peekaboo, I don't know, some guy, Ryan, finds lies or something, truth. I don't know what he's finding out there. He's finding something. Ryan finds truth. Ryan finds something. I'm not sure what he's finding, but it's apparently not what's going on with the gas station. Okay, so Ryan, if you've got receipts about a gas station situation that you want to put out, like I would like to hear them. If it's not anything that is anything like, thank you, Amy. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Like, please let me know, Ryan. Please. Because this is what I know, and I don't have to make it up. I don't have to speculate and put my spin on it. It just is what it is in the realness right now, what I'm playing. And then y'all can, you know, break it down and whatever it is that y'all want to do. Just at least give me credit for it. I mean, y'all have already botched it up before I even got a chance to even play this for anybody out there running with ridiculousness. I don't even know, but y'all just, you know. Okay. I'm going to woo-saw. All right. So let's play it. Came in and just used the bathroom and didn't buy anything. So was he with her when she stopped by the store? No, she was by herself. You think he knows something?
I think
H.
So if it was
Okay, so yeah, she thinks that he knows something. That's interesting. So she came in and just used the bathroom and didn't buy anything. So was he with her when she stopped by the store? No, she was by herself. You think he knows something?
I think
H.
so if it was around 5, little after 5, that's plenty of time in this timeline.
you know what I'm saying. If we could track her back
Yes.
the way she was going that day, they'll find it.
The cashier responds, if they track her back the way she was going that day, they will find that kid. Chico, they've done it. Chico, I mean, people were pressuring me to come out and talk about it, and I told them I didn't think it was helpful for the investigation. And if TBI had already done what they needed to do with this situation, then, well, I mean, what's talking about YouTube going to do except for just have more people to go out and harass this poor woman? You see why I didn't do it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, people's crazy. Hence the 5:30 call with Dawn, but wasn't there. So what do I know? Yeah, exactly. Because it would have been about 5:30 because it was 6:54 when we were there, and she thought it was about that time. But earlier she had said she thought it was about 5, so it would have had to be in between 5 and 6:15. Michelle said they came out with it like it was their info, and they weren't even there. Yes, online has already happened for sure. That's why I have friends that were mods that aren't even on this platform. Sometimes they'll pop their head up and say hello, and I'll see them in some of the strangest places. They know who they are. And then I won't see them again for a while. You know why? Because they are over it. They are over it. They were just simply out there trying to help find a missing child. They're just out there just trying to help. They weren't trying to interfere in any way. And they were over it. So I can't blame them. Like, they deserve to have peace. And y'all need to let them have peace. Ryan ain't gonna talk to me, Chico. I don't even know him. Oh, it's some bullshit. But you know I'm gonna come out and speak on. Oh, just wait, Rain Dancer. You better get your helmet and your seatbelt on for the end of this video, honey.
Yes, I believe that too. She's not on that here.
I believe the TBI has information if they could just find her. Now to the second part about what I want to. You got your helmets on yet? Because we're fixing to go to church here for just a second. I'm going to replay this last part, and then we're going to jump into some Valkyrie. Valkyrie, if you out there listen to this under some other code name that you done made yourself on YouTube, you better listen up. Because after this little section plays, I got a few things I want to say to you personally on this live stream before we commence. 10-4.
I think
Eight.
So if it was around 5, little after 5, that's plenty of time in this timeline.
You know what I'm saying? If we could track her back,
Yes,
the way she was going that day, they'll find that kid.
yes, I believe that too. She's not on that here.
I believe the TBI has information if they could just find her. Now to the second part about what I want to address. There was another person that was with us that day that attended Summer's Day. And as we were having this conversation with the cashier, this person decided to go outside the gas station and start a live stream to tell the information that this woman asked us not to take to YouTube. And her name is Valkyrie. And Valkyrie, if you're out there, I don't think I will ever forget what you did trying to go live and put this information out there, knowing good and well that you didn't procure this information and it did not belong on YouTube. How fucking dare you, Valkyrie? You knew this woman did not want this out. She did not want to be harassed. And we weren't going to put it out. But here you are going outside the store while we're still talking to her to go live about this. Yes, you did tell me that you were sorry, but don't think I've forgotten. This is why YouTubers can be problematic in situations like this. It has been 4 years, and I see that there are people that are talking about multiple gas stations. They're talking about Sullivan Garden Exxon station. There's people that is spreading misinformation. So I wanted to come here. I wanted to make this clear about what I knew, and I hope this helps. That's it. There I am. I had to find myself. I almost went to the moon. And that's it. This is why I don't like nobody besides the select few. Yeah, she thought she was going to go live. Like she walked out in the middle of walking in on us having this conversation, and she ran right outside and went live. And then my friends went out there and said, you better take that damn stream down right the hell now, and cussed her out. And then later she apologized to me, and I had to explain to her how effing disrespectful that was. Because it is. I know people out here thinking they doing breaking damn news all the damn time. The only thing they doing is making people try to break their necks over them crazy thumbnails they're out there making. That's fact, Slippy. The truth matters. And I'm just here to tell you what I know. And it might not be a lot, but I've seen a few things, and I there's more I know. There's things that I haven't spoke on. There's things I know about people. I haven't said a word. I'm like a vault. I know a lot of things, and that's why some people don't like me, because they know I know things. And I won't tell them. And that's another reason why some people don't like me. Because they can't get in good with me, because they've already broken that trust, and that trust can never be regained. No, because I have boundaries. It's just the way that it is. And sometimes it be like that. You know, but there's a lot of clips out here that sometimes I catch things on the replay. I do appreciate the clip channels like Lippy, and, you know, because without that, sometimes I need to have the crux of the situation. And I tell Nonsense that all the time. I'm like, I need to have the cliff notes because my life does not allow me to sit there and watch these live streams. I do know her pants size, y'all. It's a true story because we're friends, y'all. Hey, BVK, it's good to see you. There's just too much going on. There's too many lies being told out here. People using my information as if it's theirs, that they were there. Don't be lying. Ryan trying to find truth. Ryan, go out there and find some truth. In fact, if you want to come over here, I'll give you a link. You can come up right now. If there's something that, if you want to shed some light on the other gas station, I mean, come on over. I mean, I'm here because you better catch me while I'm here, because when I log off there, like I don't be taking no friends. My circle is a motherfucking dot at this point, because y'all be too extra out here. Well, well, BVK, just to clarify, I played the video of the day at Summer's Day to correct the truth about the gas station. I had to. You know how people were pressuring me? And I'm done. I'm done with people making up, saying this happened, you know, using information that didn't even belong to them. They didn't have that. They didn't have the video. They didn't have any of that. No, I had it. It was mine. And then Valkyrie tried to steal that thunder to go put it somewhere that it didn't belong because it wasn't for YouTube. But now I see that there's more people. See, that person right there is one of the people. Listen, you don't have any idea the things that we know. Too much. Too much. Yes, that's where we did the skit in the kitchen with the spider. That is exactly where that happened. And that was one of the funniest videos that was ever created. That is exactly when that happened. That was quite a while ago. It's hard to believe it's been that long and there's no answers for Summer. But no matter what, the truth matters, right? If you got something to say, get on over here. I'll give you a link and you can pop up here and tell me all about it. I have no reason to believe that this woman is being dishonest with me. And let me tell you, she did have some other choice things to say that I did not choose to put on this particular Ryan Finds Truth BVK. Yes. Michelle Walks did a video and it got sent to me by one of my mods, by Michelle. And then I had to watch it. And then I knew straight away there was some shit on the streets going on again after I'd already been pressured about putting it out before. And I said I wasn't going to do it. Because, I mean, is that really helping just knowing that TBI came and took the videos from the gas station? Okay, great. TBI's got the videos. No, not the guy with the shovel. That's Silver's on the scene. Blue, drop it off a body. Move. What is the these? He's just one of them. No, Ryan Finds Truth. I don't know. He's another one of these. He's doing the Summer Wells case. He's out there finding something, and I don't know what it is, and I don't even know this cat. I don't, but he's speaking on the gas station. And then I've heard people saying that there's a gas station somewhere else. And that's where all of this happened. And that Summer was being trafficked there. And I'm like, that's not the information that the woman told us. I was like, why is this getting twisted? Why are people commenting saying Candace was there and Summer was with her? And it was getting out of hand. So I just decided, and I hope you're not upset that I played it, but I just felt like, oh, wait, no, he was digging around for Summer with that little shovel last I saw. Wait a minute. Silvers? You have got to be kidding me. No. Nonsense. Are you in here right now? I'm telling you what. I may have to go get on my Kick channel because I will hand it to him. Let me tell you what, Silver's on the set. You need to get back on the set. Oh, wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Him with a little shovel? He is the one digging for her? I'm going to throw up. Stop it. Wait a minute. Okay, you had me confused because the only person with the shovel I could think of was Silver's at the time. Y'all, that's me. She was one of my former mods and friends that was here that went with me. You're here. I was like, we done got another one that's interfering in an investigation. Yeah, Ryan had a little shovel and was out there digging for Summer. Wait a minute. Flies. It was disgusting, and Andy B was right there with him. Hold on, where's this video? BVK. What? Ryan had a show. Y'all. That you won't end up not having a YouTube channel before it's over with. I swear to God, I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down. I'm gonna burn this motherfucker to the ground. What the hell is wrong with some of y'all? There it is. That is the dumbest thing that I have heard all damn day. Y'all, this is me right now. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Fuck. Why am I picturing some dude digging with plastic silverware spoon from Bojangles? BVK, I need you to send me the link to that and a timestamp where all the fuckery happens. Because did he find animal bones too? Stop it. Stop it, Michelle. I can't see my way out of this. Like I am straining to see how we are going to get out of this. And the only thing I've concluded is that rock bottom has a basement and we're there at this point. This is bullshit. And I don't even know right now. Swamp Girl, thank you for the 5 on it. I appreciate you supporting the Dutch bus. Thank you so much. Yes, the spork. I swear to God, these people infuriate the shit out of me. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Remain Calm went off about it, and Remain Calm didn't remain calm on that for real. Lord have mercy. Are we going to watch it? I'm a little scared, but I need somebody to come up and drop me. If y'all drop me a link in the back chat, can I click on it and not click out of my StreamYard? Yeah, please say there's no air sniffing involved. If there is air sniffing, I'm done. Okay, let me. I don't even think I have Discord on this laptop that's working. Where the hell is my phone? I'm over here just getting all. I need food. I need to go eat. This is this is too much. This is too much. Somebody got me that link yet? Who can send me a link to what it is we need to be watching? Because I can't. If we can't find it, I'm not going to spend all day going to look for it. If you get Michelle up here, she's liable to cuss. But, I mean, it's okay. I mean, because I'm definitely going to cuss. For sure. I said I might have to make a kick channel for when Duke has to express all of his feelings about stuff. And today might be the day that I have to do a kick about this. Oh, my gosh. You know someone that has clipped from back then? Oh. Wait a minute. He has a dog named Moon after Summer he is training? Oh, my God. No. No. This is ridiculous. I don't even know his channel. I don't even know how to look it up. I can't get down this rabbit hole right now. I got shit to do. He has a dog named Moon. Oh my God. Well, we might have to look into it. I might need Nonsense to come hold my hand, or Michelle or somebody, because I will lift off to the moon, and I need somebody to pull me back down to gravity, because if I take him to church, I will definitely baptize him for sure. You don't even remember. I don't know. That somebody just started coming at me saying it was this, it was that. Listen, I like Michelle, so that's where I caught all the FYI info. But like, I do have to be. I've spent my time here because I just needed to get it off my chest. I wanted y'all to see the receipts of what I knew. And like, there's nothing nefarious about it. It just happened. I asked her if she would mind so that me and my friends could put some clues together to make it make sense. Would she mind if I recorded some of the details so that I could jot that down? And she was very kind. She wasn't hesitant. She didn't give me any of the signals that made me believe that there was anything nefarious about that. Wait a minute. He said that video. I don't know. I didn't even know about the shovel video. Like, y'all are the ones that told me. I don't even know. I don't even know what the hell is going on over here. Hey, Operation Epic Fury Aries. Aries, I hope you're good. Yeah, like I just there's just so much filth on these streets going on, you know? That's why I just stay in my lane. I just try to focus on what I'm doing. but I synced too much and I had to I'm just going to drop what I know. And that, listen, I don't know anymore. My voice is in that with yours. It's not his info, period. Brian, I don't know what you got, but there is another witness right there. Like, that is ours. We were there in person. If you have something that you recorded, you have information, like, let's see it. Let's hear that it's you and the person talking and not me, because nobody has this recording. If you are just re-reporting information that you heard through the grapevine, why didn't you just come to me and ask me about it? Like, I have an email. Everybody knows how to get in touch with me. It's in my about section. I know you know who I am. Quit fucking around. I don't like that. Like, just come to me straight away. If you ever, anybody has a question, if you get blocked and you feel like that was unfair and you want to be considered to be unblocked, I mean, you just have to reach out to me. Like, I can't promise I'm going to read it straight away, but I try to get to my emails as much as I can. So, oh, yeah. Ugh. Well, we can all hope, Aries, and I don't know how much that's going to do for YouTube as far as that goes. Yeah, light comes in the darkest nights of falsehood. It sure does. But I ain't got nothing to hide. See, it makes it easy. Like, I don't have to have a whole thing to plan. I haven't seen Ryan's video. But if somebody has the link and the timestamp that I need to go see, please give it to me. Show it. I'll play it. You just sent me the video. I guess that's him and the one they are talking about. Did you send it to my Duchess Facebook? Because I'm not on my other one. Or did you send it to my phone? Let me look. Let me check my phone. Oh, okay. All right. 322. 3 weeks ago. Lord, here we go down the damn rabbit hole. All right, let me get out of this channel over here. I'm going to have to go look up. I think this might be just a video. Oh, hang on here. Damn it. Oh, I did see a couple of clips of this. Okay, I am. What's really going on here? I want to find out the thing about the gas station, though. Like, is there something that I need to know about this gas station thing? Okay, hold on. If you find it, y'all text me and let me know. because I don't have it. I have no idea what I'm looking for, but we're going to play this other one with the shovel. What is happening with this shovel over here? Let me get over here and share my screen. What are we doing here? That's it. That's all we got of the shovel situation. It looks like he's just, I don't know, it looks like they're, I don't see him at the gas station. That's the one I really want to see. Y'all got that one? That's it. That's it with the damn shovel. Y'all crack me up. Fly said, "Oh, that's different than the wait a minute, the poop bucket. What are you talking about, Flies?" Old Girl says the shovel looks like the one you would use with a metal detector. His itty bitty shovel the military uses to dig shit holes. Yeah. What in the hell are we out here really doing? Let me rest. I think I think reflection is important. And Ryan, I think your title says it all right there. Let me rest, which means get out of here with this shovel business on a damn video out here trying to monetize this shit. 418 likes. They was digging in a barrel with that shovel that was supposed to be Jody Sue's poop barrel looking for flies. Flies on the coleslaw. Stop it. Are you gonna this is only Tuesday. I don't know if I have time for rabbit holes. Is that the name of this one? We're digging in the poop bucket. What's the title of this one? I'm just curious. Michelle, Andy B took him up on the property and Andy was with them when they done it. What? I can't. Wait a minute. Cotton Candy. I'm going to give you a 10-second timeout for saying that. I ain't lying, for real. Look at Lippy. I'm not lying. Y'all, I cannot with this. What the hell is happening in this community? We're digging through people's poop and stuff. No. Dutchie is not about that life. Let me make it clear, okay? I'm just telling you that no. When my mom asks me what I'm doing when she calls me sometimes late at night, I'm like, I'm watching my soap opera, which is YouTube. But she don't understand that. She doesn't understand what YouTube is. So I tell her I'm watching my soap opera. And this is a damn soap opera. It's crazy. Oh, my God. BBK, you're not kidding. So thank you for the weather update, Aries. Got to keep everybody's head on a swivel at all times. The world is a crazy place. YouTube's even crazier. I want to know about how this came about in Michelle's video about the gas station. Who's got the link? Who's got the video that I need to look at before I get off this live stream? Did Ryan talk about this gas station? Is there a gas station video that I need to look at? Because I don't like people talking on my information. Like, did they go by there and also interview her? Did we hear receipts? did we hear this woman speaking? Oh, I see 4 months ago, putting the Summer Wells St. Clair gas station misinformation. St. Clair? St. Clair? Flies, stop it. Screwball. I'm gonna have Michelle time you out if you don't behave. How you doing? I'm glad to see you coming to the sheet show. Literally right now. No, there is a video on here, guys. Hold on. Let me. This is crazy. I don't know. I don't know if this is it because nobody is sending me anything. Do y'all not have the information? Y'all know Dutchie can't. I've been busy. I have not been on these streets. Oh, wait a minute. Let me share my whole screen so I can tether back and forth to everything I need to in case I need to change screens. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Y'all. Okay, here's what I got. Look, there is the video right here. See, I don't even know this guy, but I've seen him around. I'm sure he knows who I am. I was here long before him. What psychology reveals? Okay, listen. Okay, feel how you want to feel about whatever. Is this going to solve the case? Probably not. Here we go. Oh, they're going to be live shortly. Blah, blah. Putting Summer Wells St. Clair gas information to bed once and for all. What is the context of this live stream? Give me a summary. Ryan Finds Truth investigates misinformation surrounding a gas station in the Summer Wells case, analyzing timelines and witness accounts. They examine the possibility of Candace Wells' presence at a specific location. The video features map analysis and interviews to determine the accuracy of online rumors. You know what's funny? Nobody ever came and asked me. So let's see what this video is about because I got fucking questions. This is an hour? I do not have an hour, y'all. I've got to eat, babe. I don't know. I think hubby might be outside. We're going to starve trying to get through this. We don't want to ask anything about this video. I think I may have to go through this. There's no... Oh, look. It's ICU. We got ICU on the screen right now talking about there is no perfect Christian, y'all. Odin Girl said... Hold on a minute. I got to get over here. Y'all are cutting up in the comments, and I can't with y'all. Pika is throwing away her damn internet. Lippy, I don't know. I'm at the barn. Quit yelling at me. You have nonsense in Pika. Odin Girl says, don't hate me, but I heard there was a Kim and Crafton before there was a Clue and Cletus when you said that. I'm sorry. Don't block me. My gosh. Ryan is a channel grower, period. Sorry, Ryan, I tried, but you're a misinformation BS. Oh, yeah. Check my text. Okay. Thank you, Michelle. I love those that preach and do the most heinous vile shit on here. Oh, yeah, we see it all the time. Duke is rocking aces with the disc golf basket. Yeah, he's watching. That's what he watches when we're not watching our shows. He eats, sleeps, and drinks disc golf. Okay, this is crazy. There is no perfect Christian. You cannot make this up. Let me check Michelle's text. Hang on a minute. I don't even know what's happening. Really? Interesting. That's interesting. Well, I mean, she knows too. So I mean, or she says she does. I'm assuming maybe she's been by there to talk to her. I don't know. I wish.
Updated my name from. Oh, okay. That's no.
Okay, let's
In
get through the bullshit.
what the
Like,
illness
talk to me about something. Am I
Yes,
gonna have to
exactly,
go find the
Maj.
damn
I
transcript?
know many of our
in here?
viewers like to watch Don's channel, Don B's channel, and why
What?
did I have Fox News?
Who likes to watch
Oh,
Don
okay.
Oh, I
B's
think.
channel? Put a one in the chat if you like to watch Don B's channel. No shame to Don B. I mean, if you if you like that kind of thing. Cats, I thank you for being a member for 21 months. Thanks for supporting the Dutch bus. I appreciate you. I'm waiting for the Duke to pop into chat any minute and be like, I'm hungry. Is she probably gonna cry now? Who? Sweet tea with Don B. Yes, that's it. Is that his channel? Lord. Okay, let's see. Okay. So Don B heard on another channel that went down this path. Candace went to that gas station, supposedly, I guess, is what Don B's exploration is, where the rumor first started to come out on YouTube. Don B went after it, like he took that rumor and he went to St. Clair and was really looking to this one. He's elusive about what he did. He said he talked to the owner there, but he didn't say what the owner said. If he talked to him and all that, you didn't share. If the owner said, about the distance and timing and why just logically it can't happen. Candace was seen coming out of Light Hollow. I believe that was the 15th. Well, yeah, Light Hollow is right there. We rode all of those roads. Cam and Allie did it. Shh. Just gonna be very. Just not saying. Yeah, the St. Clair's. I don't believe that ever happened. This is just a bunch of stuff about St. Clair, which is there's something Don B said, and Don B didn't even have receipts. So the whole 9 minutes, it was just him venting and attacking Don Wells before he actually starts talking about the gas station visit. Don B is not a good comedian, but okay. This is something. Lord, we're never going to get through this. Just get to the nitty gritty. Hey, puppy. I'm looking. Y'all bear with me. Yeah. She didn't go to that gas station, but I'm hoping he's going to find out where I was just text that somebody that Brian's getting his information from was told. And I'm just wondering if he discusses that here. So I'm looking at the transcript to see if I can find it because I don't feel like listening to his voice. Ah. I think we're cooking with Crisco. '93 is the place she would be there. Because she was there are 3 sources saying she was seen at this Exxon going in the bathroom. I mean, that's 3 sources, right? Well, technically 3 people asking one source that works there. So, oh yeah, technically 1. Right here's the timestamp, 1:22:59. I knew I'd find it. I wasn't getting off here till I found it. Buckle up, let's hear about it. Because I guess who one of those sources was that nobody ever confirmed with? Ryan, you never called me. You never emailed me. Why didn't you confirm the source? One of those people was me. I mean, I'm just curious. You know, I mean, how do you know there's 3 sources that spoke to the lady there? I would like to know. Since I'm one of those people, I mean, please shoot me an email. Liberty, I think I'm going to make that a shirt. My circle is a mother effing dot. May that be your mantra. Well, you can thank Michelle for that. Well, which one of the other ones spoke out of turn, Michelle said. That's a good question, isn't it? And BVK said she didn't get a call either, so we're really starting to narrow this down. But I know BVK probably knows the one who did do it. All right, let's hear it for ourselves. Fair use. This is Ryan Finds Truth. If somebody can drop his link in the chat so that we can give him credit for this video that I so don't want to give him credit for. But we need to hear this. We need to hear where Ryan got his third-party information. Nonsense. What can we do that one day? Can we put that my favorite music on and just have a day where we could just clown on these folks, because it would make me feel so much better. I would love that so very much. Hey, Real Body Moving, thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you. And while y'all are here, y'all just do me a favor and please hit the like button. I need to get myself back in the algorithm. I've been busy handling real life, and I popped on at the last minute because I felt like I needed to say something. When people are using the receipts that I did not want brought to YouTube and talking on them like they're their receipts, I had to come and play them. And if I got to play them one more time before we end this live stream, I will. So buckle up. We're fixing to hear this. The timestamp, I believe, is 1:17. Let me see where we're at. 1:12. Let's go to 1:17. We'll get kind of close. I think that was where I said it was. So let's take a look and see what they're talking about right here. This is my digital house. Please act accordingly. Respect other users. Debate is encouraged, and you can be assertive without being aggressive. We don't have to hate on each other in the chat. We're all here to try to learn something and figure out something, and this is fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. So let's find out about Ryan's truth in this video, putting the Summerwell St. Clair gas station misinformation to bed once and for all. The link is in the chat now.
Realize, you guys, I realized it after the fact that this is actually a cell phone tower.
Okay.
Which means there's an access point here too. So I might go back and actually drone this too. Not the greatest time of year for droning, but I did spot something in Little Horse Creek. I spotted an object right about in the creek, right about here. No, actually, yeah, I think it was.
Okay. Let me get back over here. Here we go.
Right about here.
Yeah.
With the drone. So there was an object there. My friend and I went to hike in this past weekend. I also explored, what areas around here are isolated enough, inaccessible. And if you guys have areas, that's awesome, Twister. Let me know. Reach out to me. That's one area that I was very curious about because it's isolated and easy to get to. If you guys want, Andy and I already took a walk in here. This whole area here. This is just a barn. We found a bunch of junk and furniture in here, and there's actually, you can't see it, but this creek underpasses this ramp. So there's actually a bridge. I don't know that Andy and I were very thorough, so I might go back, take a look there. But another area that I droned, because just imagining, where would you go to hide something? Well, big patches of woods that close to the gas station. There's this whole patch of woods as well. So I went here, and this is gated off, you guys. You can't access it along this. This is all gated. But you can drive along Enterprise Place, and there's lots of access points into this area. People just walk into. You can pull over.
And he's talking about the area that is surrounding Kingsport in this area. And he's going to be talking about Sullivan Gardens probably here in just a minute. He's actually got in on this map St. Clair Place, which is in Bulls Gap, Tennessee, by the way, if you're not familiar with the Summer Wells case. That was the first case I came to YouTube and that I did some coverage on. Went to Summer's Day in June of 2022 with my friends from YouTube, some of who have left YouTube now for their own mental well-being. And he has put in the gas station at Sullivan Gardens Parkway in Kingsport, Tennessee. So I'm assuming this is where he is headed.
And I actually parked right about here along Enterprise Place, and I droned this whole area in here looking for any objects, any discoloration, things like that in the ground. And I decided to do this field, and I actually spotted this, which is an abandoned building.
It's a building.
Yeah, it's an abandoned building.
Okay.
And so those are the two places.
And what about it?
Who's jogging?
No, they were saying
Oh,
it
okay.
was.
Oh, joking. Yeah. So we got a couple places. That's kind of what we're on top of right now. We're trying to look for potential hiding spots in this general area of Kingsport. Now, if you look at it, the possibilities are.
I can't imagine somebody's going to take Summer and hide her in a house that's right next to the highway. I mean, that seems like a risky situation. Don't you think law enforcement should just be informed? Or, I mean, like, why are we out here doing these real life searches, putting ourselves in dangerous situations? You know, oh, look, I found a house on private property. I'm going to be like Silver's on the scene and just go on private property and start digging a hole and investigating for myself. I mean, what the hell is wrong with people? I'm just asking. Listen, I apologize, y'all.
There's quite a few. I mean, you've got,
It's a little
my gosh,
bit
if you have access points into the wilderness here, I don't know. There's all of this right near Shady View.
There's a lot of trees.
Do you remember walking Horse Creek? This is why
Yes.
we went to Horse Creek, you guys. This is right after I found out about Exxon Station. You know how Jen was joking, like, why are we going to a park? That was why. We went to the Eastman Park Horse Creek, and I just wanted to see what this all looked like along the creek. And then we actually did.
And you heard him say they went to the Exxon because somebody apparently told them about the Exxon. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like people that know things and then they tell somebody and then everybody wants to go run with it. Like if you're going to just be a source, say who you are. At least we know what's factual and what's not. Because there's people out here saying she was caught on camera with Summer. She left Summer at the store. You know, we don't know any of that information. We don't know what's on that video. We know that she said TBI came and took the videos because Candace came in the store that day by herself. She did not buy anything. And she did tell us that normally Candace does buy. The kids are normally with her. And that when she comes in, she always buys soda pop and candy. And stuff like that, snacks. And she never leaves without buying something. But this time was different. She walked straight in, didn't make eye contact, walked right to the restroom, was in there less than 5 minutes, walked straight back out to a truck that she was in and left, which was very unusual because this person saw them all the time. So for her, she said that was unusual. For somebody that works there for 20 some years and is a manager and sees these people all the time, for her to say that it's unusual, I have to take her word for it. which is why I wanted to just document this situation. Libby said, guess who liked to claim she upped him on all the information? Ziggy. Stop it. I met her at Summer's Day, and I digress. Anyhow, this is where he brings it back to say, oh no, the St. Clair place that Don B spoke about is not accurate. It is actually the Exxon station. Okay, the Duke's checking on the pork chop, so he's taking care of that for me while he understands the importance of me, and much respect and love to my husband. He understands when I've got to get this out. I've got to, babe, I got to say something. Like he allows me to do that. I have such a wonderful husband. Y'all give a shout out to the Duke. He's such an amazing guy. This is crazy. I just want to say how this is crazy. Okay, let me just jump back over here to the chat for a minute because I don't know. BVK, and to be clear, Dutch nor I asked this lady anything. She heard Dutch and I talking. She's the one who brought up, because we were talking about buying all the newspapers because it was Summer's Day, and she was like, oh, were you guys here for Summer's Day? And we were like, yeah, and I said, so about Summer going missing? And then it just kind of happened spontaneous. It was a conversation that we had. And then I did ask her, hey, we would just like to ask you some questions. Would you mind if I recorded this conversation? She didn't hesitate. I mean, BBK, do you feel like she was being deceitful in any way? Do you feel like did it seem like a weird conversation to you? Because I didn't really get that impression. So, Steph said, I just noticed he has CrimeCon shirt on. About a month after he started looking for Summer, he started his grift to go to CrimeCon. Yeah, well, one time at band camp, Nonsense and I thought it would be a great idea if we went to CrimeCon so that we could talk about how exploiting missing child's cases was very toxic, and that we could be able to have a platform to speak about this toxic environment on social media and the things that are being done and why this has to stop, because victims and their families need to have, these cases are not being handled with respect and the care and the diligence and integrity that they need to be. And we decided that probably CrimeCon was not going to be the platform to do that. So, yes, bless Duke. He is amazing. So, yeah, Don B, listen, I'm not here to shame any creators or anything. Don B is not for me, okay? Because Misinformation Station and the dramatics and all the stuff that has happened in some of these cases, it's just too much for me. And thank you, Gina, for that. I'll have to go over here and check on my phone. Yes, he most certainly is. He's a wonderful husband, and I appreciate that, Gina, so very much. Harley says hello. She's still laying here. She's tired. Bless her heart. Yes, you did. You bought all the newspaper. Yeah, it was a natural conversation, and she was very kind. And you did hear in the video where I said, God bless you. Thank you for just allowing me to record that. And there's another good friend of mine, Izzy Pop, and I think most people know that Izzy Pop was there that day. And thank you, Izzy Pop. Hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you around in a while, but I hope you're doing good. It's good to see you. And the end, I did play a little clip, if any of you guys missed it, where I called Valkyrie out because Valkyrie had, she was there also. And while me and BVK and a couple of other people were in the store speaking to the cashier, Valkyrie thought it was a good idea to go out live and start a live stream to talk about the information that we explicitly did not want to be out on social media because we knew that it could, cause a host of issues and it wasn't necessary. It wasn't going to solve Summer's case. And that it would just, get spun into all kinds of directions. So, I did let TBI know that I spoke with the cashier. I gave them all the information. I even sent them a copy of the video. And they sent me an email saying that they received it, and they never once reached out to me after that. So I feel like if it was misinformation, you know, they handled it because they were aware. So, oh, Izzy Pop, I hope you're okay. I could watch your replays, but not the lives. Well, I'm thinking of you. If you need anything, let me know. I hope everything is okay, and I hope you're well. Well, that's a very good point. Why does Don B have 31,000 subscribers? I don't know. I think because he gives people like this clickbait content, they think they're coming there for something. And I don't know, maybe some people do find him entertaining. I really, everybody has their different creators that they like. And Body, the truth is boring. I don't get a lot of people that watch my live streams because they know that I'm going to keep it factual. I'm just going to speak on what I know, that I'm not going to inflate the truth. If I don't know about it, I'm just going to say I don't know about it. If I'm not going to put out that information, I'm going to tell you that I'm not going to put it out. If I know something, not everything is for the internet. And people, they don't like that. And sometimes drama is actually more something that people feel they can engage in. And I just appreciate the people that have come over to watch this live, to be here, to see this information, because it's very important. Because if you are talking about information, like, I want to make sure that it's being told in a truthful perspective, because, yeah, I know a lot more than people think I do. There's a lot of things that I have never put on the internet from even before Sebastian's case. But the right people know about them. And you guys know I've dropped receipts on Tyler Doyle's case that the family asked me to put out that had never been heard before. And you guys have seen that here. And today, I just dropped some receipts that I know about the Summer Wells case and the Exxon gas station, because I did speak to the cashier, and she was a very kind lady. And I just asked that you guys please not harass the gas station. From what I've been told, she is retired. She does not work there anymore. And I just ask that you guys do not go real life. Do not dox and harass these people. Let TBI continue their investigation. Let the people who are doing searches with TBI and for the law enforcement agencies that have these search and rescue teams, let them do their job. Don't be out there trying to get in the middle of an investigation. Don't be out there trying to record information without consent. Don't be out there trying to meddle and make documentaries and get involved in things before cases are closed and the family has the answers that they need. If you are not directly involved as far as being a family member, these are just my personal boundaries that I set for myself. I have been asked to be in a documentary by a family, and will I do it? Maybe. I don't know. Haven't decided. I guess you'll have to stay tuned and see about it. That's all I can tell you about it. But it's not because a YouTuber or anybody else is going to ask me to do anything, and I'm not going to be doing a documentary. That's not how Dutchie rolls in this Dutch bus. We keep it classy, we keep it real, we keep it factual. Sometimes we mess up and have fun and, laugh, cut up. But in all seriousness, I'm just here to help. I'm here to make missing flyers, get out the awareness, because a lot of these people don't get the attention in their cases that they deserve. They don't get the respect that they deserve. They have people putting out misinformation and speculation, dragging their name through the mud, dragging families through the mud without any evidence. Okay? And we can all have our opinions, absolutely, but say it's your opinion. If you're in a chat and you're giving your thoughts on a situation that involves something, important, you should say, in my opinion, this is how I feel about it. These are my thoughts, and make them your own. Don't put it out there as if it is fact. It's very, very important. And I do appreciate you guys supporting the truth, and I did put this in the description, do your own research, form your own opinions. You are entitled to believe differently than me. My friends, I'm mature. Listen, people, even Michelle, my best friend, my head moderator and admin, there's things we don't agree. There's people she likes that I don't like. There's people that she don't like that I like. But you know what? We're still friends. We can respect each other, and we know the boundaries, There's things that we may not agree on, but we're still friends. We can agree to disagree about things, but one thing that I cannot agree with people about is trashing these families and doing these cases and talking about them and falling asleep in the middle of a case, dragging the parents for filth without any information, putting out misinformation and disinformation in a case. You are not helping find this missing person. You're selfish. Take your narcissistic ass off this internet and touch grass. If you are hindering an investigation or causing havoc, inserting yourself where it doesn't belong, you need to log off and take care of your real life before you come here to speak about a missing persons case or call yourself true crime. Have some fucking dignity. Have some class and respect. You make it hard for people out here who are actually trying to do something good out here. This place has become a fucking nightmare. And honestly, it's just been really difficult to even want to go live lately with everything that's going on. It's disgusting. And thank God we have creators that do call out the bullshit that some of you guys do. It's not something I'm necessarily going to do, but I will speak on it when I fucking feel like it. And today, I feel like it. I don't care what your reason is. You can tell I've got this is this. I don't give a fuck. Get your shit together. If you are a grown adult on this app, carrying yourself in a disrespectful way, falling asleep in the middle of a true crime case, snoring, and then faking it like it's everybody else's fault, get a grip. If you're out here going after people, doxing, going real life, and then turning around and speaking about a missing child as if you've never done anything as callous as try to take somebody else down, you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because you're not doing anything but serving yourself. And I'm not here for that purpose. I made my channel because I'm an artist. And I do graphic design. I design billboards. I design missing flyers. I designed a huge missing template for a 10 flyer that hangs off the waterway off of Tyler Doyle's aunt's dock. And it's huge because she doesn't want the DNR to ever drive past her house without seeing Tyler's face. And that's what I do. I use my business in order to help share out these missing faces. And I do it for free because I have wonderful, dedicated members who are willing to support that. And I don't make a lot of money doing this, but it's not about the money. It's about helping someone else. Because there was a time when I needed help. And there were people there that helped me. And it's about paying it forward. And that's the person that I am. And I will always and forever, I'm not going to let any of these people change who I am. I will stand 10 toes down with anybody on this fucking internet any damn day of the week. I'm not scared of none of these people. I know who I am. I am confident in who I am. And I know what I bring to the table. You can say what you want about me, but until you've actually had a conversation with me, You don't really know me at all. You just know what somebody else thinks about me. And it's probably because I had to tell them the cold, hard truth. Don't lie to me. You better tell me, because if I find out first and you don't tell me, that might be the end of that. And I'm a pretty forgiving person too. I've forgiven a lot of people. And there's some people in this chat that know that. Because I really am. If you come to me and you talk to me, I'll probably forgive you. Because that's just who I am. That's how my mom and daddy raised me. I don't want to see all this fighting. There's people that I might not care for, but I can still be respectful in a chat. And I will never disrupt another creator's live stream to tell somebody that I don't like all about themselves, because I have fucking class. So when you go out here on these YouTube streets, protect yourself. If it's too much, it's okay to say, hey, I need to take a break. And go do something in real life that makes you happy. I go listen to music and clean my house, go outside, walk my dog, visit my neighbors. It's okay. It's okay to live your real life. But I just want to tell you that you matter. You are important. The subscribers, you are important. Your opinion matters. You matter. Don't let creators pin you against another creator. You are valid enough to make your own decision. Don't let anybody put you in a corner. You can disagree with somebody about something, but you better damn well have a good ass reason if you're supporting somebody who's up to some fuck shit. That's all I'm going to say, because there's going to be people that's going to want to know why. So just mind your manners while you're out there. Be good to people. What you put out into the world will always come back to you. If you're doing good, it will come back to you. And if you're putting out bad, it might come back to bite you in the ass. And this is just a little Dutchy wisdom on a Tuesday evening about 8:50. I appreciate you guys listening to my little rant. I want you all to be well. And even those people who might not care for me, I want you to know that I still pray for you. I still think about you. And I never wish bad on anybody. That's not who I am. I wish you well on your journey. Because sometimes when you have time to self-reflect, you can look at yourself and say, you know what? I probably didn't handle that the best way that I could have. You know how to reach me. I don't want to have a bone to pick with anybody. Life is hard enough. Don't make it harder for me. I'm just out here living my life. And y'all go out there tonight and be good, or be good at it. I just want to say that I appreciate my members. Thank you, 5 Canes. Thank you, X. Thank you, Allegedly Speculating. Thank you, Becky. I really appreciate your support. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Rocky Lynn, and thank you, TharQ. Thank you, Michelle, for being a member. Sis, for 42 months, you are a show-off. You've been a member the longest of anybody on this. I really appreciate you, sis. Gigi, thank you for being a new member. Swamp Girl, thank you for the 5 on it. Cat's Eye, thank you for being a member for 21 months. BVK, glad to have you back. It's good to see you. Kay Kanuga, thank you for gifting 5 Dutch Girl Podcast memberships. I'm not looking at my phone, but if you received a membership, please thank Kay Kanuga. She's a real one. I appreciate you, Kay. Rubber Ramada, thanks for being a member for 9 months. And Peekaboo, thank you for being a member for 16 months. You guys are amazing. And listen, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to go spend some time with my hubby. I need to go eat dinner. And maybe I'll catch you guys around. I might be making a platform on Kick. I'm trying to convince Nonsense to do a cooking drama live on Kick with me. I don't know. We might can wrap Clue and some other people into it. Who knows? I think it could be fun. And then I can say all the things that I want to say over there, and I won't get canceled. I can still do what I do over here. But I can also have my voice over there. So if you're interested, let me know, and I will drop you my link On Kick, I am Bent Halo for anybody who doesn't know. That is my backup channel name, Bent Halo, because my halo is a little bent, y'all, because I'm not perfect. I'm just human. And I like to laugh and have fun. I don't like all this craziness. I'm actually a pretty fun person, y'all. You can ask my real life friends. They'll tell you. Like, I like to have a good time. I don't like all this craziness. And I will tell you about yourself and make you lose your eyebrow, possibly. But I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. And I'll be live sometime soon, have some content for you. I've been working on a few things. And I just wanted to say this one thing. You must first fuck around, and number 2, in order to find out. It's logical. Being secret. I'm a terrible person. What a day. I'm a meanie. Bye, bitch. And that is brought to you by Krama Baby. And thank you, Krama Baby, for making me a Krama Baby and clipping my words. That is probably the most wonderful thing. And my husband has played that, I know, 100 times. He just thinks it is wonderful. So, I love you guys. I really appreciate your support. Go out here and just try to be a good human being. Okay. And if you have to, fuck around, you might find out. And that's pretty much all I've got for you today. But I hope everybody has a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. So take care of yourself out there, and I'll see you guys around soon. We'll play you out with a little bit of I Ain't For You. So take care, y'all. Bye now.
You know the deal. I keep it real. Walking on that dirt road, you country appeal. Sparkles on a summer dress. Pure heart, no time for stress. Snap back on Bible and toe. Treat people kind no matter where I go. I say what I mean, I don't sweeten the blow. If truth burns deep, it's time for you to go. If bless your heart cuts like a blade, you better look at yourself and the mess you made. Hey! Mama and daddy sure raised me right. I know better than to yell and fight. If you don't like my tongue, baby, leave my porch light alone. I ain't for everyone. I'm for the real ones. Day one, stay strong, 10 toes down till the day I'm gone. You know the deal. I keep it real. I stand alone. Not shy but wild, little undone. If I'm too much, then I'm not the one. You know who I am by what I've done. I ain't for everyone. Oh yeah. Look around in a quiet crowd. Turn heads when I talk too proud. Take jar full from the songs I write. Cause truth pays better than a sugar white lie. I pray hard but I cuss some too. I weigh the people when I'm passing through. If that's a line's too fine for you, go find you a saint in a Sunday pew. I got roots in this red clay, halo tilted in a pretty way. If you won't fake, I ain't that one. Honey, I'm the rising sun. I ain't for everyone. Singing, I ain't for